Good morning on our third day of hiking on the Kungsleden. We just woke up from a super, like 10-hour sleep. It was great. Nate laid down around 8 p.m. and I was like, "You going to bed?" He's like, "Oh, no, I'm not going to sleep yet." Within about 3 minutes, he was snoring. So we were pretty tired. We did about 16 miles yesterday, or that's around like 26 kilometers. It's a really good day. We've been really fortunate with the weather, like those beautiful sunny days. Apparently those are pretty uncommon in Sweden this time of year, and you can maybe see behind me that the clouds have started to roll in, which is what we expected them to do. So today may not be the driest, but hopefully the rain will hold out for us. We'll see. I am pretty sore. Prior to coming on this trip, I had been sick, and so rather than out walking and things like that, I'd been watching a lot of Netflix. So for me, this is a bit of couch to Kungsleden experience, and I am feeling it. But I think we're gonna try for at least that many miles today as well, so we'll see how that goes. Nate as king of the world. Another pretty impressive waterfall. So glad there's a bridge. So I mentioned yesterday that the Sami people were reindeer herders, and here looks like we've got a herd of bucks that are coming right towards us. We didn't initially see them, actually. We were busy talking and were surprised by them, but oh my gosh, they're beautiful. It's like they're posing for us.
That one's got a wound.
Really?
Yeah, the one.
Oh, yeah. So this morning we are on our way up Tjaktja Pass, which is the highest point on the Kungsleden. Also, I could be saying that wrong. Any Swedish word I say, it's likely I'm saying it at least somewhat wrong. So you can actually see where we're headed. We're going to be headed up to the left over this way. And then it's probably difficult to see on camera, but there is a little hut near the top of the pass, and that people can stay in if they so choose. The mountains around the Kungsleden, and then obviously the Kungsleden itself, are not that high elevation-wise comparatively. But because we are at such a high latitude, tree line is lower, and you can see we're clearly walking above tree line in a pretty alpine environment. Alright, we're starting our way up the climb portion of Tjaktja Pass, and now you can kind of see that hut is right there. We've been able to see it for a while, but yep, this is where we're headed. There's the full scope view. Almost to the top. This is a one person per time bridge. For good reason.
Use the handrail on that one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a little leaning. Most of Tjaktja Pass has been pretty like a slow climb, except for that initial ascent up to the hut. But you can see where we'll truly go over the pass, which is right there. All right, here we are at the top of Tjaktja Pass. There's a little shelter up here. This is looking back down through the valley we came through. And then this is the way forward. What a gorgeous valley we are headed down into. Still quite beautiful as we're working our way down. So something that does make this trail a bit challenging is that the path is very, very rocky. So you are constantly looking at your feet, trying not to twist your ankle. Coming up on the Tjatjka hut.
This waterfall looks small, but it is huge.
This is one of the thicker and more impressive looking glaciers that we've seen yet. It's a little bit far away, but you get the idea. That glacier is actually much bigger than I could see before. It's a very silty river. You know that's glacial melt when it's kind of that color. So along the trail there's also some little huts like this. These are actually just emergency shelters. They're not meant for overnight camping, but we did stop in there for a nice warm place for some dinner. And we have just a little bit further tonight, so on we go. Well, we are getting settled in for the night. We did about 18 miles today, and we did that amount because we had a specific destination in mind. We are setting ourselves up to go on a hike up there, up in those mountains, because Sweden's tallest mountain, it's called Kebnekaise, and it is about 7 miles that way, over there. So, we figured we were pretty close here. We'd make a go of it. So the plan is to get up and do that tomorrow. We'll probably leave our tent and stuff here so that we don't have to carry everything up, because it looks like it's going to be a pretty difficult climb. And we talked to a couple people that were on their way down when we were setting up camp, and it took them like 11-12 hours to do the whole day. So probably going to be a long day, but kind of exciting to get to climb the tallest mountain in Sweden, hopefully. And also hopefully it won't be completely socked in. But anyway, that's the plan. So bedtime now.